In the last course section, we got started with working with data and a database, and especially, of course, with models, with this models feature Django offers to us. And that worked all great. We were able to get started with models, and we could use models to insert data into the database, to update and delete it. And we could also use models to, of course, query the data and get the data. But up to this point, a lot of our work happened in this interactive shell. Whenever we added or updated our data, we went to the shell to work with our model there. And whilst this, of course, is something we can do as the site owner, it's not really convenient. It's not really the way we would like to edit our data. In addition, if you later deploy your site and you run it in production on a server, you might not want to connect to that server to interact with your data there with some shell. You would probably rather have some graphical user interface for working with your data. And of course, we could build something like this. After all, we already built a page that lists our data. We were able to query individual pieces of data. Of course, we could also try to build a user interface that allows us to add data. And indeed, later in the course, we are going to learn how we can work with forms and user input. But when it comes to managing this main data of our application here, we actually don't have to build our own user interface, because Django has a built-in admin feature, a built-in administration user interface which already exists, which you can leverage and use, and which allows you to administer your data. And that is a great backend for you, the site owner, to administer your key data. For example, your books, which you want to have in your bookstore. And therefore, that's exactly what we're going to take a closer look at in this course section.